A very good morning to all of you. I welcome you all to session number 31 of our Sunday webinar series. And today's speaker is Mr. Navneet Ranjan, who has years of experience with a lot of publishing companies like Macmillan, Terry, and InnoData. And he has come up with a online AI-based platform for freelancers and SMEs and startups which like connects the two parties together. So today he will be giving a presentation first, and that will be followed by a demo of that online tool. And as always, at the end we will have our doubts and queries and questions answered by the speaker. So over to you, Navneet, and before you start, maybe you can give a brief intro
Right.
about yourself.
Okay. So, good morning, all. My name is Navneet Ranjan, as Vivek has mentioned, and I have developed this under a project, when I was in InnoData, and this has been, one of the award-winning project has become, a key project for me. So, in this particular demo, I would just like to give you a brief about this particular solution in a way that how being a editor, you can always help through this particular tool or through this particular portal, how you can relate yourself and can do work with other SMEs or startups, because nowadays everything is being changed. Many of the people, like big enterprises, have already, they do have a team where they can always ask the team to create certain content and edit them. But SMEs and a startup don't have such kind of facility. So every time they look for something, and you people also don't have any kind of information about that, which all startups or which all company can do that, is looking for people like you, because you all are very much confined to a specific kind of work, but your work can be, it can propagate to different many other startups who actually require your support and needful. So for that, basically keeping in that thing in my mind, I have developed this portal. It's actually a matchmaking portal. If you say, like, if I talk, if you have seen any matchmaking portal, there what happens that a bride is there and then there's a groom there. So on the basis of their gunas, they match with each other. So here the gunas is genre. You do have a specific genre, and the SMEs is looking for certain content in that genre, and you meet up with each other. You can also upload your sample there. You can do the things, whatever you have been doing till date, so that SME or the startups, or they can look forward for your work, and they can further use your services. So this is something like that. And in that particular, many of the times the big enterprises or the startups who have fund, they ask me or the team to that, okay, we are looking for certain kind of content edition or kind of content. So we take it as a project, and we assign freelancers for that. These freelancers are the, like, now you've heard of gig. There is a term called gig are basically the professionals who take out their time to finish, to give their area of expertise to some other organization, relieving their the present organization. So this is something very unique. You will see this, though I am on a business side, so I will explain how how this happens. But further, you can also give me the suggestion, like how we can improvise the things and how we can further take it up. So this is the entire thing. I'll just share you with my screen so that I start to show you the presentation. Okay. So, if you see the first slide, it says that empowering content, empowering business. Because if you see, the most important factor in any business is the content. The content goes to the actual consumer. They read that particular content and they then further approach to the businesses. So here we are just empowering the content, and that's why their business gets empowered. We empower business by offering right resources to create, recreate, and disseminate their business related content. So whatever business they are in, on our platform, the resources are there. They can come down related to the content I'm talking about. So they can come down to this place. They can look for their own, work, whatever, content they're looking for. We do have ready-made contents also available, so that they don't spend time in looking for content here and there, and they can always take up the content, pay us, and just use that content and further. So the idea is to give a customized content as well as the ready-made content to the customer, to the consumer. Now, how this, what the problem is there in the market, which we observed, like organization have, they face challenges in building content development teams. They means the startups and the, this SMEs don't have the content development team. They don't have editors. Sometimes they are very much confined to development only, and important aspect of editing and proofreading are missing. Just they, give assign to something to someone, as because I am on a business side, so I understand that they just assign to some content developer and just miss that editing and proofreading, and there is whole lot of mistake in their content. So there your role comes in. If you get registered yourself on this particular portal, simultaneously, you can always create the things also, and you can always suggest them that how the content should flow should be. So that problem is there, and with this problem we try to solve through this portal. Then organization face challenges in terms of quality of work, definitely, because if you don't have editing properly or proofreading properly, there will be a quality issue. And then there is a issue of timelines and payment, because publishing industry, if I talk about, or if I talk about the content, the industry which belongs to this content, it has always the constraint in terms of timelines and payment. One editor is taking 1,000 rupees per page. One editor is taking 10,000 of per page. There is no, there is no any parameter that can check that what exactly the the editor is offering to that particular client, because on the basis of just on their credential, not on the basis of the sample, any particular organization is looking for that. So I am trying to show the sample work also of the editor, so that every or the content developer, so that publisher can look for, or the SMEs can look for, or the startup can look for the the credential of the customer, the editor, and then the further assign the work to them. So again, the solution I've already told you that we offer right resources that include writers, editors, and all these are have a verified profile. It's not like that anyone can come down to us and then they get registered. We verify them. We take around a week time to verify their entire credential, and then they further we approve their content to be uploaded on the this, though for a certain timeline, because I had just started this. So for a duration of time, I just made it free, so that anyone can come down. And but now the thing is, like, I've been suggested by many of including Vivek, and also suggested me that there should be a bar, there should be a constraint that no one, means everyone can't be there, because it would devalue your own portal. So taking that consideration in mind, our team has decided to just create a bar there, which I'll show you there. And then our resources display, I've already told you that the sample is being displayed there. Then there is and we do have a very fixed transparent policy. Everything is there on our portal, so you can always they can always look for the good editor who can always deliver on time. And payment is very much clear. Everything is routed through us. So we know that, what exactly should be the payment, and we decide on the payment part exactly. It can't be that anyone says that, no, I take 10,000 rupees per page, one says that 1,000 rupees per page, and though there's there, if their work is almost similar, so there should be a parity in terms of their own, work. So we have been checking on all these factors on this particular portal. So, like services, if I talk about, it's an end-to-end content solution we are offering, but on the basis of genre. Like, if because every publisher, every startup, or every SME have, are into different businesses, so they look for a genre which they do have a fixed genre of work, and they require that work in that particular thing. So we just, try to bring those content developers, those writers, who are specifically writing into this case. Like, if I again give example of Vivek, he's a medical, editor. So, if a pharmaceutical company is approaching me, then I will put Vivek in the loop, so that, they come together, because they do have a similar kind of experience. So I believe I'm clear to all of you. In case of I mean, as of now, I'm clear to all of you. If you can unmute yourself and suggest.
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes, you are clear.
Okay, thank you. So, how this NextPub came into place, like, after post retirement, my father wanted, because he is a doctor, so he wanted to start the online health consultancy services, and I was looking for, the people who can come up with a kind of support to him, or can develop certain content. And in the meanwhile, I thought to bring, and my MDP was already going on in data at that point of time. So I thought, why not to come out with the solution, and I just, design and develop the entire portal for him. And to God grace, it become a very, and he liked it very much, my father liked it very much. So like, actually, in this COVID period, I thought to, bring it into a live phase. So I just, launched it in the month of October 2020. So now, why this, portal is very, relevant for this particular period? Because when the whole world is trying to move the business online due to COVID, there is high demand of right resources to support business with right content. And there is enough content available on secondary source that these days, but there are limited resources. Both the reason, if I believe you all are clear to that, this is the exact timing in which, if I'm launching it, can bring, a good thing for us, for the publishing as well. So if I talk about, as of now, how much, traction is there, then, if you see, very limited project I have completed. As of now, only 10 project I have completed, and, but though resources, the content writers are around 70. The figure is less here. Around 70 people have already registered on my portal, because I had made it free, so everyone. And to be very frank, I had spent only rupees 2,000 on this on Google, just to promote Google AdWords. And this is how this, you can see, there is whole lot of people come around on this particular portal, and they come on it. So, I'm focusing on startups mainly, and small and medium enterprises, because I've already told you that. Why? Because they don't have exact team, and they don't have the knowledge of the content. Only content industry as a whole, if I talk about. So, and they do have fund also. So if, they do have fund, they can spend the fund on right content. Why not to go for them? So go to them. So that's why this, the target market is very clear here. So again, the size of market is too big, if I because we researched it, and we feel that, there means 10 million in dollars, if I talk about, is the total serviceable obtainable market is there, which we can, if you all, join me, join your hands with me, and we can further take it on a very large scale. So I'm again, I would request you that you come down to my portal, support me in this, venture, and further take it if possible. Then if I talk about the competitors, freelancers are to certain how our competitors are, because because they are sitting at different places and they are doing a whole lot of similar kind of activities. So in a way, they are direct competitors. But if they come on the board, they are our own people, right? And one more company which has been recently launched and have been valued, that paper content is there. But again, there is a whole lot of loop. I can suggest one to one if you would like to discuss on this. Then how we are better from our own competition. We do have a curated content. Our online resources have a credential check, and with a proper sample work check also. And like we do offer ready-made content, but curated ready-made content. And more or less it's very much customized as per the genre of the client. So that is also the advantage. And the best part is, like, client would get the notification every time whatever progress. Suppose if he asks to give end-to-end solutions to them, like if I SME, so every time if content get developed, he will get a notification. Once the editing would get done, he will get the notification. So he will get the phase-wise notification in this case. So that is the whole idea behind this, to give the optimum support to SMEs and to startups. Now, it's like competition. So it's more of a business thing which I would like to discuss, because if you would like to become a part, you should know this. So we would offer a marketplace for freelancers to work as a team, for different projects. So it would be like this, that uh, once the project comes in, we will offer it wherever you are working as of now, but you will be part of the venture. And then the team would be formed with a project manager, and he will assign the work to all of you, whoever is working. And then further the coordination would take place, very similar to it happen in big enterprises. But though many of the good people don't have time, they just want to spare 1 to 2 hours, so we have taken this particular approach. Then the B2B segment is there, that we would like to will collaborate with startups, SMEs. And again, we'll go for the media and social promotions. So how this business model is exactly there? So there is customer, enterprise, startup, professionals. Then there is a gig team, in the form of content creators, editors, proofreader, translators. So as soon as they assign to work to us, for content creation, recreation, and dissemination, we create a gig team and we offer them this particular project. It's very plain and simple business model, but not on a subscription basis. It's a project to project basis. Mind it, we had tried to get into the subscription model, but I felt that it's not working in a nice way, so we just dropped it. Now we are very much focused to B2B only. So this is my small if you go through this, I do have experience around of 12 years, and I did my PhD in international business. And I work with Macmillan, Terry, Innodata. If you know about Innodata, is a major company, you know, which with client like Apple and Amazon. So, and my key strategy is B2B business development, market research, sales strategy, formulation, and implementation. Thank you so much. So now I'll take you to this, real software, real portal. In case if any question is here as of now, please let me know. You can unmute yourself and ask me.
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Ranjan, I have a question here.
Yes,
When
ma'am.
you say we curate the content, what
Right.
does it exactly mean? We are not tampering with the content, but we are editing. So basically, what I understand from your presentation, that you are providing services to the required person. So it's acting. This company is acting as a bridge between the
Yes.
client and the service provider.
Yes.
The bridge.
Yes.
Is it like that?
Yes, yes, yes.
So
It's
when we
absolutely
say we curate the content, so the freelancers or the service providers will be curating, or you will be additionally working on that content.
no. See, as an expert, we would like that you take the ownership in that case. I don't have expertise. I just have expertise to bring the business. But as a part of the team, I believe that you all are, expert in that field. So I really don't, use my poke my nose into your work. I just take your work and just offer it to the client. So there is nothing from our end. I don't have any personal experience in terms of editing or content development. So it's just a bridge between these two parties where
Right.
whatever, and we believe that being a editor, being a content developer, you are the owner of this particular project. So we completely rely on you. If you say that there should be a super editor who needs to get involved in this particular thing, I don't have that kind of facility with me. So I need to go to some Walter Clue or Xavier's editor, and then I need to approach them. So neither I do have funding nor the expertise. So that is the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Any other queries is there?
Yes, I have a question. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This is Kaniz Razavi. I am in Bhopal. I did spend a year in exactly 1 year in Assam. A
Okay.
very happy year. It
Okay.
was 85 to
Definitely
86.
better from Delhi.
I want to tell you that I am now not looking for new work, but is there a role for any kind of mentor where I can help someone do something?
So
Because
you.
I want to also tell you that I work gratis.
Mhm,
I do not ask for fees,
mhm,
and I would like to be part of our program to help you. I
mhm.
recently did a PhD thesis for somebody in Tejpur University,
Okay.
and I do agree with you that the language skills are not up to the mark. So
Right.
if I can help you, let me know.
I'm really thankful, ma'am, that you have given this particular offer to us. Definitely, I'll be in touch with Vivek, and further, I'll contact you with through him. So definitely, I'll take your services, ma'am, in days to come. You can be our sole mentor for this, or you can be a project manager, whatever you believe, whatever designation you look
I'm,
forward to. Yes, yes.
I'm not competent to be a project manager, excuse me, and I'm not really that great a mentor either.
hmm.
There
Oh,
are
come
many
on,
more people
Kanis.
in our
No, no, no.
organization.
Don't be so modest. Come on. No,
Uh-huh.
that's not true.
So that is the thing, ma'am. Because
I
again,
can
I'm
help.
saying you,
I want to
you
help.
all are very senior people, ma'am, and I am not that. I am not into fully into that particular thing. So definitely, I look forward for your help in that case.
Thank you. I
Right,
will be grateful.
right. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So, Vivek sir, once the things get through, I'll contact you to connect with you now.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So, any other queries there?
Maybe once
Please
you
go
give
on.
the demo, they will have a lot of queries.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So, if you can see on your screen, this is the portal, plain, simple, designed very, in a better way. So, if you see on the landing page, it says get everything to get your content published. You can visit in your, whenever you be free. So, there are different, stake owners in this. Well, I'll just show you how this takes place. So all these resources we have put it briefly here, and then there is, in case if like earlier it was very much confined to publishing, but now we have thought to get into the only to the sample content work. So more or less I'm just moving out from this publishing only. So if I talk about this platform, you click on this how it works. So you will get to know that you need to get yourself registered. So I'll just show you. If I suppose you are an author, you get onto this. you need to register yourself. Either you can click it here on registered, or you can go to author corner and you can choose your role here. So I'm just putting as writer here, and I'm putting my name, Navneet Ranjan. Email ID I'm putting, then I'll put my password, then I'll put the mobile number, then whatever city you are in, it would automatically, and it click on the checkbox and register now. So all in the similar way you can do for editors, you can do it for writers.
So for editors, I think it is under
This-
author's corner,
no, this is under the service provider. This
service
is
provider editor.
right,
All
right,
right.
right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So okay, so as soon as you click onto this, it would give you a notification on your this mail ID, and once you click on the link, you will come on this login page again, and here you just say already a member, click login. So I'm just putting it across like, oh sorry. So here if you see that you do have a dashboard with you. Okay, here your contact information, your language in which you deal in, your genre, you can always put it here. You can upload your details here. Once you upload your details here, the publisher or the SME or the whoever is the owner, they can check your relevant content here on this particular site. Like if you check it here, that my book Zodaya English fiction, they can view this, they can check your content, and the entire detail of your own work could be presented there. So, and apart from this, they can always look for your own credential. Like Ayman Parveen is one of the author, and she writes in fiction and romance books. So I will click on her profile. So if you can see this, I'm talking in context of SMEs or the startups who can check on your own credential. They can look for your, like, what exactly which language you deal in, which genre you deal in, and your content also. And this content you can always look forward to, so it can be downloaded also. So it has every privilege that your work can be propagated to SMEs and to the startups. You're getting me? So we have, and there is a backend panel. I'll just show you here. So if you see the screen here, you can see this is the backend panel with a dashboard, with the writers, with writer content publishers. So if I click on this writers, I can always deactivate or activate or view or delete the credential of the author, of the writer. You're getting me?
Yes.
If you become the part of this particular organization, you do have authority to check into the to the work of other whoever is offering the sample work, and you can further activate, deactivate, and delete their work. So it's like that someone can come down to this portal, they can register themselves, they can show their work. But if you believe that there is there should be a check, and they are not up to mark, you can always deactivate them, you can always delete their work. You do have full-fledged authority for this. So I believe I'm clear to all of you.
Yes.
Yes. So this is how this works. So I'm again taking you to the publisher corner, because this is the beauty of this, that your own work can be seen by different SMEs and the startups. Your work as a sample book can be done. Then I try to bring in like ready-made content. So if you click on the search content, there is an option. There's an option like, that anyone can filter the genre in which, like, if I look for the fiction book, and here are 3 books, and I click on English and I click find. So only 2 books have been listed in English in fiction. So this is the ready-made content. If suppose if I am a SME, I don't have time to actually get into this to ask for the to create something. I do have a ready-made content available here, and I can always look for this, and simultaneously can pay me for this, get the payment from them, and we can offer this particular content, and whoever is the content owner will pay to them whatever their work charges is. So this is how the entire platform works. It's very plain and simple, just to create a holistic way to deliver your own work, because you do effort, you create something, you bring editing work, but you can't do, you are not approaching to the masses. You are confining yourself to very limited publishers, Walter Kluwer, Elsevier, or whoever is XYZ. So I'm just offering you a marketplace where multiple people would be there in the days to come. They will approach you for your work, and you can have enough work to do every day. In case if any query is there, you can always ask me. Further, you can always visit the site and you can discuss the things with me. Any query here?
Mr. Rajan, Esther here.
Yeah.
I have one query. Now,
Yeah.
you said that your content get listed. So, what is it? Some copy? Do you have a copyright for all this? I mean, how do you get permission for listing your content? And if we have to, if we are to upload any content from our end as authors, and how do we deal with copyright if it's already published somewhere? So in my case, if I have published my work in newspapers and magazines,
Right.
how do I republish it here as a sample for other people?
Yes. You can always do that.
Because as publishers, as authors
Yes.
in magazine,
Yes.
so only limited content is available online. So those which are available online, we can go ahead and publish it.
Absolutely, fantastic thing. Yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
but what about the content which is there in the print?
Which is there, you need to take up a copyright for from the publisher or whoever is there, and you can further publish it here.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to know. How do you go about doing it, since you've already listed the content here? I mean, you've listed two books.
No, I have not listed these books. These books are by the actual authors.
I see. Okay.
Not, I have not listed. I did not do anything. I've just offered you the platform. You do whatever you would like to do.
Okay.
Not
and on the basis of this, the service whoever wants to take up the content, they will approach the concerned author.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Or to us.
Okay. So as a bridge, what is your vision? I mean, what is the purpose? Where are you going ahead with this in the next, say, 3-4 years?
I would like to become Google of content business. So anyone who is looking for any kind of services, any kind of any kind of sample work, any kind of thing, they need to come to us. I would just like to take everything in this particular portal.
I see. Then, have you even thought of going, through different media channels? Like now you're talking about SMEs, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
So what about newspapers, B2B magazines, B2B online news channels?
No, I have not. I did not do anything kind of marketing as of now, or I have not approached to any media agency for this kind of work, because I really don't get time. And actually saying I'm not justifying to this portal because of many things because of lack of fund, because of lack of time. So that's why I'm looking for people who can really, can help me out in this case. Because see, I'm on a business side, so I can approach to the client, I can bring them on the board. But further, if I don't deliver the things with to them, so it won't, give the value to the portal, not to the portal. Yeah,
The reason I'm asking is because usually the B2B magazine
yeah,
market,
yeah.
so the percentage of curated content is about like say 30 to 40%.
Yes, yes.
So that would be really helpful in terms of business if you approach the publishers directly,
Mm-hmm.
and it will also provide a lot of work to the editors over here and those who have been correspondents earlier with magazines, so they can go about getting stories, and then you can be a bridge,
Yes,
in order to get regular business and regular work for the freelancers who are on the other end.
yes, yes. Absolutely
So that
correct.
would be a good idea if that can happen.
No, no, absolutely correct, ma'am. In fact, I had thought in this way also, but sometimes back. But I told you, just because I don't have team, I just created out of, like मुझे बनाना है sort of.
Correct, correct.
There's means everything is there in the backup, but I need time for that actually. I know I every day there are a whole lot of other stuff also. So that's why, I'm actually saying I'm not justifying this to this portal, and because of many things, and I don't have team actually, and people like you can be part of this, and you can take a role of, whatever role if you're looking forward to.
Sure.
So that is the thing.
Thank you, Mr. Rajan. That will be all.
So it's like yellow pages of publishing,
It's not yellow
kind of
pages.
directory. Yeah.
Not directory, ma'am. Directory is too different. You get the things, but you don't get their work and many of the things. But yes, some or the other, how you can say this could be a B2B directory, or whatever you would like to say. But it's just like a portal like Shadi.com, if you know about. They do have a, on the basis of gunas, the bride and groom match with each other. So here, on the basis of genre, the content owners and the publishers, or SMEs meet with each other. So that's plain and simple. I try to, have tried to bring that thing into this particular portal.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Actually, Esther has raised a very good point about the copyrights.
Yes,
So
yes.
it will be a good idea that you could put a clause on your site that authors are responsible for getting copyright from the public.
That I will definitely do.
That is necessary because otherwise it may come on your.
Yes, definitely. That clause is very much required. In fact, one of my friend who is who is handling the legal part of this, he had suggested me to this, but some or the other, it just skipped from my mind. So I'll do this, very soon.
And for the content that is already there, maybe you may ask the persons who have put the content to get it done before. So you can put a disclaimer kind of thing there.
Yes, absolutely correct.
That you are not responsible for
yes, disclaimer. Yes. I'll definitely put it very soon. I'll put it this.
Yeah.
Thank you for this. Thank you for it.
Hello, everybody. This is Dagny. Hello, Mr. Ranjan.
Yes.
I have a few queries. First of all, when I register as an editor, is there anywhere I can give my website URL, or do you encourage it? Do you allow it?
No, ma'am. Website address is, because it's already our own thing. So you become a part of Nextpub.
Okay.
So we don't give privilege for this website kind of, but yeah, definitely you can upload your work, you can upload your details, contact details. That is there, not website, ma'am.
Okay. My daughter is an illustrator. She's done a few children's books. So do you have?
Yes. So in service provider, ma'am. In fact, I had asked my this guy who is handling this portal, the IT part. Designing. I had asked him to include a page for Illustrator here, but somehow he could not do or missed the things. So very soon we'll have a page on this of Illustrator.
Okay. Third question I had was, you showed us the admin panel earlier.
Yes.
Where you said you could,
yes.
deactivate
Yes.
people who had uploaded their content.
Yes.
So is this available for everybody who registers
No,
with
no,
you?
no, it's not for everybody. It's for the people of admin part. Like suppose if you join this organization,
Yeah.
and if you become the project manager for this any
Okay.
thing, you can
Okay.
always
Okay.
use it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Ravi.
Yeah. Any other queries there?
So Navneet, when you say like next pub is like a bridge between the clients and the service providers.
Mhm.
So as that bridge, like how do you charge? Do you charge from the clients or do you charge from the people who are
No,
providing the service?
no, 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 no. We charge from the client, not from the service provider at all. Because we believe that service provider is a part of the team with the part of Nextpub, so we don't charge anything from them. We charge only from the enterprises, from the startups, from the whoever is looking for certain kind of thing.
Okay, so you fix up the
Yes,
rates
yes,
with
yes,
them,
yes, 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 yes,
and
exactly.
then you share the rates with the team, and if they feel that the rates match, they can like
Yes, yes,
become
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Earlier, I told you that earlier it was like that the SME or the startup directly get in touch with the service provider, with the editors or with the content developer. But later, I felt that it's not working in this particular area of work. So I just removed that, and now it's through us only that everything is going through.
Okay, so there are some questions in the chat box now, Nate, if you can take a look.
Okay, just a minute. So, yes, just a minute. My portal URL is I've already shared with you nextpub.co.in. I'm just putting it here also. Then the question is
The first one is by Sanket is asking whether newbies and freshers can also use your portal to offer their services or
yes, absolutely. No, no, no. It's completely for for everyone. It's not fixed that you need to be experienced or something like that. Everyone can be part of this, but we expect that you should have a you meet the quality standard. That's it. And further, if people like Vivek or the ma'am joins us, they are further is going to have a look onto your work. So it's for everyone, in fact. Yeah. So I've already told you how it's getting. You get paid. You get paid through us. We fix up the charges with the client, and we suggest you the charges, and then further, if you agree, then possibly we assign you that particular work. As an extension of, do the service provider get paid monthly or at see, initially this is how we do. We basically take a 50% from the from the client, and then we pay you that 50% immediately within a week of time, and then rest 50% post the work is. So in service industry, it can't be that everyone should wait for the entire work to happen, because there could be the chances that you lose the client or the work. How does it work out for publishers who registered with you? Again, there is option there in the registration that for which kind of work you're looking forward to, and they put up their queries there, and then they can and once that particular notification comes to us, we talk to the publisher, and then we assign the work to. Thank you, everyone. So I believe that I have made you everyone clear about this particular thing, and I look forward for all your support. And in case if you suggest me, or if you would like to give any kind of suggestion to me, it's really welcome.
My suggestion would be, Navneet, to add more people to your team, because that's only then you will be able to
Yes, sir. Yes.
deliver things in a better way, because you are like offering a service to editors and proofreaders and typesetters,
Yes.
and taking care of a lot of things that they don't have time for, whether it's like getting business or marketing their services or using technology, and there are always issues with payment, like sometimes their payment gets stuck. But if they are like working with you, then you ensure advance payment. So because like you are taking care of so many things, so you definitely need more hands at your end to take care of the screening of the resources that you will use, and the copyright issues and like other things.
Right. So I have just mentioned my email ID. So those who would like to apply for certain kind of association, please do share your details with me. support@nextpub.co.in, and further, I'll discuss with Vivek, and then possibly I'll get in touch with all of you. I'm rewriting the email ID.
I have a question, Mr. Ranjan.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm a small publisher. So when I with you, how does that work?
Ma'am, you just visit to the to the site there.
Yeah, I've done that already.
So you get a notification, ma'am, on your email ID about to register.
Yeah, I got all that. I just want to how does the the working procedure?
So you put up your query, whatever query whatever resource you're looking forward to. Our admin, I've just shown you the backend. So I'll just go through your requirement, and further I'll just connect with you for your to understand your requirement in a better way, and then possibly I will assign the team for you in particular, whatever work you are looking forward to.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Navneet, for doing this at very short notice for us, and I hope
thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
ICF members will benefit, and they will associate with you, help you build it further. And next Sunday, the session that we are going to have, I have already shared the registration link in the chat box. It will be by ICF member Anita Nagarajan from Pune on editing for different kind of audiences. And on Saturday, we will be back with our travel series. It's going to be a very nice session by Dr. Nilima Desai, and I see Kanak, she is there. So before we end, Kanak, can you give us a small, maybe 2-minute intro into what's going to happen in that session?
Yeah. So on Saturday, what say Dr. Desai is a avid trekker. So being a lady has never deterred her or anything. She's done right from cycling expeditions to Annapurna to this Euro 3 Enduro race, which is very, very, very tough. And so she'll be covering all her experience, most of her experiences, initially in a chronological sequence. Later, she's the founder of NGO for mentally challenged people. She has instilled in them a love for these treks, for these outdoor activities, and she has taken them on many such treks, notably on 8 occasions to the Himalayan region. Once we all went to Bangkok, Pattaya for adventure activities. So she'll be touching about, she'll be telling you about all these things and how travel is both a learning, it's fun, and how it is you can teach mentally challenged without actually teaching them, by just giving them exposure, participation in these activities. So basically she'll be covering all these in that day session.
Thanks, Kanika.
Yeah, thanks, Kanak,
you.
and see you all on Saturday at 4 p.m. Thanks, Navneet, once again.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Ranjan
sir.
Thank you,
sir.
Vivek sir. Thank you. Right.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Vivek, and
Ranjan
thank you,
sir.
Mr. Ranjan, for
Thank you.
opening up this for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Right. Okay.
Okay, bye, everyone. Have a nice day.